What's going on, everybody? So at this point, we should all now accept the fact that the Cavaliers are going to get swept. Rob Parker is one of the rare few that actually knew that other than Las Vegas. I didn't want to agree with him because I just thought that LeBron James would be able to do something to, at least pull out one game. But he can't do it by himself. It's too much on the other side, man. This team is probably one of the most scariest teams ever constructed. And it's not because they're physical. It's not because of anything else other than you can't make a mistake. People don't understand something. As great as LeBron is, when you play your heart out and you're looking at the score and you're only up 3 late in the game, bro. Like you're balling, your percentage is high, you're efficient, assists, rebounds, everything, and you're only up 3. That's demoralizing, man. A lot of people don't understand. If you've never played a sport and you don't understand how mentally challenging it is, sometimes you can't relate. And I don't mean to be, condescending to anyone that doesn't play a sport, but when you're in it, just like anything else, it's very, very difficult to understand exactly bro, LeBron James is a great player. When it's all said and done, this man is going to be unbelievably great. But after he gets swept in the finals, there can't be any... Michael Jordan's going to remain the GOAT. Even though a lot of people are saying that other people should be considered the GOAT, unanimously, Michael Jordan transcended the game. LeBron James did the same thing. But Michael Jordan, if he had to play a team like this back in the day, I agree with guys like Skip Bayless and with Shannon Sharp as far as how the rules would be. Because remember, back in the day, the rules are a little bit different. Dudes are getting hammered. I do think that the Warriors would probably still win because if you're going to go back at that point, they didn't really shoot the 3 like that. There's so many things that you have to change up. But just to be clear about it, I don't know what to say. Like I'm so shocked at the beatdowns that's been going on. And if the one thing that last night's game proved to me is that this team can win in any circumstance. It was a closer game down the stretch. Everybody came up big. LeBron James just stood there as Kevin Duran shot a 3 in his mouth. Like, it's very, very difficult. And I don't know what will happen after this. I don't know if LeBron's going to opt out. I don't know what's going to happen. But the Cleveland Cavaliers, for some reason, a lot of the guys, like, let's just break it down. Deron Williams sucks. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I don't know why he's on the team. You know what I'm saying? He's disgusting. J.R. Smith gave us a little bit more. It was a good call from, Ty Lue to not bench him. Kevin Love gave us something. Kyrie Irving, of course, he was balling out. What he had, like 38 or something like that. Like he took really, really bad shots early on, and he continuously does that. Those are the things that kill me with Kyrie Irving. And people got to remember, before LeBron came back, he was a great player, but where were the Cavs going? They were going to #1 picks in the draft. Like, bruh. It's a very, very difficult thing to talk about with the Cavs, but people are going to try to blame everything on LeBron because LeBron is that great, and LeBron never gets the benefit of the doubt. Watching the game yesterday, everybody was so excited when anybody else on the Cavs did anything. When LeBron James did, it's just like, okay, LeBron James. Because it's expected. His greatness is expected, bro. So it's very, very difficult for anybody to understand the pressure that this man stepping on the court is... I don't know how many people will be able to come into the NBA at 17, 18, live up to the expectations the way that this man has, and still do the things that he does on and off the field. This is an enormous amount of pressure that this man is under all the time. And I don't think he gets enough credit for that. Everybody just wants to compare him to listen, he's not the same player as Michael Jordan. The dude is a mixture of Jordan and, Magic. And he's a pass-first player. And that's what LeBron James is. And that's what he's always going to be. And that's what made him great. He did it his way. And he's going to be getting swept his way too. Listen, this team they don't do enough early on. And they don't get the key rebounds to not give second chance points. You got Steph Curry out there, going up against, double T, getting rebounds and coming back and shooting threes. Every time they made a mistake, they paid for it. You can't expect... It's very... Like, I don't know. I don't know what LeBron James is thinking right now. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you have to understand something. He goes to Oakland, and somebody vandalizes his house or whatever and spray paints the N-word on his gate. And then they beating the hell out of him too. Like, this dude's whole world is just... People don't understand. As great as you are, you're still a human being. These things still affect you the same way. All the hate and everything that people are spewing all over the internet, people can act like it doesn't bother them. It bothers them. Because it's like, yo, I'm doing everything I can. And I know... It's, you know, people have to commentate. People have to do a lot of things, you know, to more further their hate for LeBron James because he went to Miami to get his ring and all this BS or whatever like that. Kevin Durant, kudos to that man, bro. The dude really showed everybody, I'm going to go get this ring and I'm going to make this team a lot better. I can tell you this much, Kevin Durant not on this team, the Cavs are probably up 3-0. Let's just be real about it. Let's just be honest. This dude has made such a difference that he better be the MVP. He better be that dude. And it's kind of sad that Steph Curry is not going to get the MVP and Iguodala got the last one when they won. But Kevin Durant by far has been the key in the series. He's outplayed LeBron. He's made LeBron look old. It is what, you got to be honest about it. Listen, if I'm LeBron's best friend, I'm not going to say it the way I'm saying it now out in the open, but LeBron is not my friend. I'm just being objective. I'm just saying, I support LeBron. I've always enjoyed watching him play. But right now, Kevin Durant is out there just, he's a maniacal maniac, bro. And I don't even know if that's a thing. He's just doing whatever he wants. And I can tell you this much. It's very, very difficult when you can't roam the way LeBron James, you know, it was a time, remember when they played the Chicago Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals and he was locking up Derrick Rose for the most part? That was LeBron in his real prime. And he's still on his latter side and he's still doing these boys. So I'm not trying to take a knock at LeBron. LeBron is great, but these guys, it's too many. If you take your eye off KD, you're getting dunked on or you're getting a 3-shot in your mouth. It's as simple as that. And then if you lock up, you trap him, you got KD, you got Klay Thompson, you got Draymond Green, you got Iguodala hitting threes. You got even that bum Livingston. Like, it's no way you can expect the Cavs to do. LeBron is doing so much. Look at what he did in the first half, bro. And they're still down 6. His team is not... You got to really be up for this challenge. And the Cavs weren't up to the challenge. I don't think that they had the right personnel in the game. And then Shumpert trying to shoot threes. Like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, every time they could have took a bigger lead, somebody took a dumb shot. And then, of course, down the stretch, it was just bad. They fell apart. It's very, very hard to play against a team that you know is coming down and shooting the 3, even if you're dead. Because everybody can shoot the 3. Their wives, the coach, the person that's dead, that's buried, fucking up the block. This is, look, I've never seen a team like this. And once LeBron James is swept, you can't ever say he's the GOAT. That's just, it's sort of like this. Like, look, they're going to make an excuse for Tom Brady. You know, he lost those 2 Super Bowls, whatever. And, you know, Joe Montana never lost when he was in the Super Bowl. They're going to make excuses for Tom Brady. I think it's a little bit different because it's one game. LeBron James is about to get swept. You know what I'm saying? With this Cavs team that he put together himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's about to get swept. That you can't remove this blemish. This is one of those things. You ever use one of those pens that say they got an eraser for it, but then you still see the pen mark in the, like, this blemish you can't erase. This can't happen. Michael Jordan, yes, he was swept in the playoffs, never in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that it's going to be very, very difficult, and I don't know how he can overcome this. I don't know. They're going to be the greatest team ever to play in the NBA after Friday or whenever the next game is. And instead of people hating on LeBron, you need to appreciate his greatness, because if LeBron wasn't on the court, they would have been losing by 100 points every game because the Cavs suck. Without LeBron James facilitating and doing what he does, Curry was sitting on the bench getting a rest for like a whole quarter, and the team still maintained the lead. LeBron James goes to the bench. Before he even steps his foot off the line, they're down by 30. The Cavs suck without LeBron James. Look, that's his greatness. That's why he should have been the MVP every year in this league, because he means more to his team than anybody else in the NBA. And it's as simple as that. So before you go and hate and all that kind of stuff like that, Michael Jordan, listen, it's only ever going to be one Jordan, man. The things that he did, the way that he reconstructed this game, it's only going to be one Jordan. And his stats are going to be very, very hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? Not even the stats, but the mental toughness, the things that this man brought to the table. But it has to take him out of the discussion. You can't. I'm done with it. I'm just going to accept LeBron James for being one of the greatest players ever, and that's it. I don't want to compare him to anybody else anymore, because it's a team sport, and his team sucks. And that's where I stand. I don't give a damn if Kyrie Irving got 38 points. He wasn't doing nothing before LeBron James came back, but getting them #1 picks. I don't want to hear nothing about that. I'm done with the Cavs, bro. They outright suck. Listen, LeBron James is great. That team. Listen, I might have to opt out, bro, if I'm LeBron James. They suck. I've done what I had to do. I gave you guys a ring. I didn't defend the land. I'm running away. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys and girls next time. One love.